Hey friends, today I'm going to tell you a story about how one of my clients who is in the Resilient Leader Mastermind went from complete paralyzation, inaction, wanting to focus on her mindset to check this out. In 2 weeks, scheduled two networking appointments, two appointments with hostesses, and three vendor events now that our area is opening up, all within a 2 week turnaround, and taking a 1 week vacation during that time. And this was a little conversation that we had over Messenger. And I want to share some of these thoughts with you because I think that if it was tripping up my client, then it might be tripping you up or some of your team members up. So I know that even just saying my client's mindset training wasn't working is fairly heretic in the network marketing industry. I know mindset is everything. Without a growth mindset, you aren't even able to engage in learning new skills. And without a gritty mindset, you aren't able to deal with setbacks. And if we look at things as a victim or believe things that aren't true about a situation, we're hijacked from the beginning. Yes, those things are all true, but sometimes mindset focus leads to a breakthrough, and other times it leads to nothing. So my client, she was stuck in inaction on her online networking strategy. I was checking in on her over Messenger, as I do from time to time with my Resilient Leader Mastermind clients. They get one-on-one message access with me, including a strategy call once a quarter. And so I kind of knew what was going on with her. And she said, I just need to do the things. I just need to focus on my mindset. And so I'm going to share with you what I shared with her. Just the day before, I had read an article from James Clear. He's the author of Atomic Habits. And I'll reference him fairly often because this is one of the emails that I make sure I read word for word every week, because I think our habits, our identity, our action, our results, all of those are really intertwined. So I'm a big fan of his work, and I think there's a lot of truth here. And here's the thought that he shared that I shared with my client. Where to focus: for the beginner, execution; for the intermediate, strategy; for the expert, mindset. I'm going to say that again. For the beginner, execution; for the intermediate, strategy; for the expert, mindset. This is so simple and so true. Beginners that focus on mindset don't get much traction, while the experts from stage, right, your amazing upline, the top leaders in the company, they rave about mindset. That's because the mindset training creates the most transformation at the expert level. And so it's really near and dear to them. Mindset makes the biggest difference to them at the expert level. And so that's what they're teaching, right? However, then you end up in conversation with the experts who are frustrated and they're stuck and they're like, I just need to do these things. I just need to do these things. I just need to execute. I just need to execute. I just need to do things. They spin in circles without the mindset shift, as like, as far as why are they doing the things and connecting it to their bigger purpose. The simple actions that worked really well when they were a beginner, right? For the beginner, they need to focus on execution. They're getting stuck at the expert level because the mindset shifts. And then our friends in the middle at the intermediate version, they're really spinning in circles, doing the things. Execution is not getting them from here to there. And mindset isn't quite doing it either because they have the mindset, but they don't actually know the steps to get to the next level. And they suffer the most, I think, because who's going to help them with their strategy, right? So helping, so if you're a beginner, right, a to-do list is going to be super helpful, and just like doing it, right? If you're helping someone on your team, helping a beginner with a to-do list advising, now go do that, pretty simple. Helping an expert with a few simple questions to shift their mindset, also pretty simple. Building strategy is harder. So what now? Look at each area of your business: networking, sales, retention, recruiting, and leadership. Are you a beginner, an intermediate, or an expert in that particular area? Now, my client was an expert at sales. Her closing percentage is actually really, really high. But as far as online networking, she was a beginner. And so she was trying to use mindset training to solve a beginner's problems. And what she needed to do was make a list and execute to move through that. And then she was able to get really, really good results to build her confidence. So if you're a beginner in networking, go just say hi to people or invite them to something. If you're an expert in recruiting, but you're stuck, then it's a mindset situation, right? If you've seen success there and have always been good at it, but are stuck, that's mindset. And if you're an intermediate, I'm going to encourage you to reach out because, well, I mean, I'm a professional strategist. Work with a mentor that you have, work with someone like me who's a strategy coach, not mindset coaches are great, right? But simply someone who only understands mindset is going to be difficult for people in the intermediate range. So just to recap on this particular thought, where to focus for the beginner: execution, do stuff; for the intermediate, strategy; and for the expert, mindset. And if you guys need help, make sure that you reach out. You can find us everywhere, wherever you're consuming this content that I'm giving to you now. There'll be a link somewhere around it where you can connect with us. And we are here to help. Have a great day, friends. Bye.